Murray didn't quite get hold of it. Stood back on it. He's hooked it away for 4 runs. Top edge of the bat. Taking the total on to 224. Derek Murray on to 9. Swing. Lucky he didn't get a touch. End of the over. I think surprised him. And he's hit that one very hard. And it's gone through for 4 runs, beating the outstretched left hand of Raja. Uppish that. Just missed the outstretched arm of Mushtaq. Took 1 run though. King on to 41, total 229 for 5. So Murray taking leg stump guard. Certainly the first 3 batsmen to go, Fredericks, Richards and Lloyd, apart from Richards not getting over to the line of the ball, got good balls. Imran Khan taking the first 4 wickets. He was being given up. King taking a look at that ball, came off the back of the bat, and Wasim Bari has taken another catch, and that 6 wickets down for 229, and Collis King out for 39. No, Collis King out for 41. It gives Sikandar his second wicket. As you can see, Sikandar there really trying to get that shine on a ball that has 52 overs, having a short ball, didn't get up. Murray sensibly letting it go.
Bowler that will get wickets, because every now and then he throws in a particularly good ball and you're not expecting it. This will go away to 4 as well, I think. It bounces softly, no? Bounces too softly, doesn't bounce hard and takes the pace off it. Iqbal, long throw. Imran Khan, I beg your pardon. When the fireworks is flying, Murray's always in there. And this one will go for 6. It's a great shot. Kind of back being told off by his captain there, pitching too short. He bowled pretty well when he was pitching the ball up to the bat. All of a sudden he started to pitch the ball short. and he's paid the penalty. King was caught wicketkeeper Barry, but off Sikandar back, and so was Greenwich. Back taking, leading wicket taker so far, 4. And Sikandar back, having taken 2 wickets, paid the penalty. He might have continued bowling had he pitched it up. He dropped it short, and he was punished by Murray. And he's being punished by Murray as well, because he pitched it short outside the off stump, and he slashed away to the cover boundary for 4. 152, 52 for 6. Murray moves to 31. And he could be out. His back gets on and he's out. Yes, he is. Went for the hook once too often, went for the pull. This time, once too often. It was crowded for room. 250 coming in 271 minutes, 358 balls. Murray now gone. He was crowded for room there. It wasn't a ball for hooking. Sikandar back was a little nervous underneath it. And that's Imran Khan's 5th wicket of the innings. And Pakistan could be very easily batting tonight. And the great big figure of Ghana coming to the wicket. Taking Holford on hip. Imran Khan's figures at the moment: 15 overs, 2 maidens, 5 for 81. At the far end, the northern end. And that is the end. Went away for 4 byes. I don't really think that was an intended bouncer. That is wicket now. He dug that one in. And Ghana not quite sure what to do with it. Safran's got his wicket at last. Hard working. And he had to draft for that one. So it's 268 for 9, and we're going to see Pakistan almost certainly at the wicket tonight. And that's it. The end of the West Indies innings. 279 all out, and running quickly down the scorecard for you. with approximately 50 minutes of play. No, less than that. There'll be 10 minutes between the innings, so there'll be approximately 45 minutes. I anticipate that there'll even be less because of the light, but that's only a presumption on my part. Running quickly down the scorecard for you, there you see it in front of you. Fredericks was caught and bowled Imran Khan.
That's ball. Roberts. And he has hooked it away for 4 runs. Ball short of the length. Not a good first ball. Andy Roberts not pleased with himself for that. Good ball. And he clips that away off his toes. Very well timed shot. 4 runs. Taking Majid Khan on to 8 and the total on to 11 without loss. Lifting high.
Good ball. It's a very hurried stroke there from Abbas. I would imagine that when Garner is coming in from that end, his arm or his hand must just about reach that mango tree, which is above the side screen. Abbas now wanting the people standing above the side screen to sit down or to move. Almost got through. End of play for the day. So at the end of the day's play, I would say just about even, I think, honors. 280, not a lot of runs, but Pakistan, well, they've lost a wicket, not a wicket that has got a lot of runs in this series. So I would just give Pakistan the edge. Just a slight edge. There's plenty of batting to come. They do bat an awful long way down. That'll be 4. Short ball from Safraz. Dispatched through the covers for 4 in Trinidad. 70 without loss, and I think they were all out for 154. That'll go away for 4. That's a beautiful shot off the back foot. Give him half a chance, Fredericks, and he'll make you pay for any mistakes you make. That was a ball shortish outside the off stump. Fredericks was quick onto it, off the back foot, and pushed it nicely, more than hit it. Timed it well, through the covers for 4. Takes the total to 52, moves Fredericks to 26. He'll be facing a mammoth total by tomorrow is the 3rd day. We'll rest on Monday. By Tuesday evening, which gives the West Indies 2 days to get them out. That'll be 4. minute more shot. So we continue to over with a change of bowling from Imran Khan to Sikandar back. And one can glimpse just the first signs of, not surrender, but the first signs of things are going not too well. Imran Khan indicated to the board. And in actual fact, it's 391 runs in the lead. Give him out, yes. So yet another catch behind the stumps, and there's no doubt about it. Murray was walking, took the bottom edge. Not a good stroke from Murray. He had just a swing at it. There's the scoreboard. 245, 28. Holford's on 33. That's a good shot. Will go away for 4. Raja, not the... And he's out. Caught behind once again. Out for 37. Caught Barry. Bowled Safraz for 37. So that gives Safraz his first wicket of this innings. Imran Khan has just got his. The lead has now advanced 19 more runs from 406, which is 425 is the lead. Fencing at one outside at off stump. Bright day, big crowd. Very big crowd for a Tuesday. Big crowd for any day. Down to Abbas. Quite impressive record. Valuable member of a cricket team, wicket keeper. He's given out again. Roberts is out, and that's his 101st victim. Safraz's second wicket of the innings. Roberts out for 2. The total now 345, and the lead for 27. That will go for what? 1? A rather strange stroke. He helped it on his way. And that should be out now. No ball called. It would have been out. Asif Iqbal would have made an effort for the catch, but no ball was called, so they decided not to bother to try to make the catch. Nice crowd today, and it's a nice cool day too, not too hot, few clouds about. Nice breeze going across the ground. Anyhow, it's 3:48 for 9 now, and the lead is 4:30. Very dangerous shot that. Croft trying to keep it going with the flat of the bat over his head, but get one flying off the face of that bat into his face. Hit him on his shoulder. would think at the moment that the umpires before now should have said something. At least 95% of the balls bowled this morning have been short balls.
So Garner is out, and West Indies all out for 359, and this means Pakistan need 442 to win. Well, that went through the gully, closer to Halford. By no means a chance. 4 runs, but little.
And there's the first wicket. And that is exactly what Pakistan did not want. Plays with Gloucestershire in the English County Championship. Yes, you must take a single now. Well, 9-1 Pakistan. And he's out. He's out. That's the chance. Ball's off. So Abbott is out for naught. And once again, the ball has gone into the hand and out. And the catch is made on the second attempt. And that'll go for 6. I think, no, won't make it. No, just inside the boundary. That'll go for... Everybody has to make a living. He's out, he's out, he's out, yes, he's out! Oh my goodness me, and here it is again. Greenwich having it. He caught it, he dropped it, he caught it, and he dropped it, and then he caught it again. So that looks like the end of Pakistan. With the end of Sadiq, just a minute or so. It was the last over before lunch.
Covering ground quickly. And that was edged just away from Richards, down to the boundary for 4. Third man boundary. And a spectator comes out and save. Good looking shot. This will be another boundary. Halford might just overhaul it. I don't think he will. It goes into the boundary. That's a good looking shot. Again, Croft being a little too short. Right down to the far extra cover boundary. Roberts giving a chase and just gets the ball, very, very close to the extra cover boundary. It sends a tremendous return. Fine bit of work there by, and what a great position would the West Indies selectors have been in, point of fact, if they had had Holding and Daniel to choose. Well, that's just over the head of Murray. 4 runs. Lucky escape. It took the top of the bat and went over the head of Murray, and the Croft coming around couldn't get anywhere near it. Still 3 slips and 2 gullies. Fine leg, square leg about 25. It's out, caught. Well, not giving him the necessary room. I just made that point before. And there was Haroon. was Haroon looking to play that forcing shot and caught Greenwich, but on this occasion a very clean catch. That's the attacking Haroon, 31 with 6 fours. So Haroon goes. The new batsman is the vice captain Asif Iqbal with Pakistan, 4 for 51. Cross to Mustaq. Mustaq in some trouble there. Catch off the bat or off the bat pad. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. The series against India at home played 4-1-2, drawn 1. This Roberts. Oh, that wasn't very far away from the top of the stump.
Got behind the line of that one. He took it in ribs. But he got well behind the line there. Standing absolutely still, hovering up. That's a beautiful shot. 4 runs. And that can be considered a chance. It went at catchable height and it went past Holford's left hand. Four runs. Good shot. That'll be 4 more. Safe enough shot. A good shot. Outside the off stump. Half volley length. Open the face of the bat. That'll be 4 runs. And Mushtaq is almost. That'll go away for 4. It's a good shot. Very shrewd. Roberts coming. That'll be 4 again. Ducking inside of them nicely. One caught him a painful blow on the finger. Oh, that's a fine shot. Late cut there by Mushtaq. Plenty of wickets falling very quickly, plenty of excitement. And just prior to the tea interval, everything a little calm. And that'll be 4. Down to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Short ball from Holford. That'll be 4 runs. And that will be 54 to Asif. This is how a good partnership starts. Very quietly. It's probably a missed chance here or 2. And before you know it, the 2 players have put on a good score. And that's a good shot. Dangerous but good. That'll be 4 more.
Asif. 10 fours in his 59. 4 for 134. Oh, that was a fine shot. 4 runs. And Asif now really in good nick. Pitched in short and quickly looking at 2 mid-wicket down to the boundary floor. Well, that's over the head of Khalid Sharan, and he has hit his wicket down. So Mushtaq has stepped on his wicket, and an unfortunate way to go. Well, he was not in control. There is the wicket, Mushtaq walking away. It was Raja, who had to fight to get into the side because he was not in any of the test matches in Australia. Raja in the first test got 117 and 71. Oh, that's a good shot. Croft guilty of bowling too short and swung 2 mid-wicket for 4. He's 7-7, and the 105th has gone up. Croft to Asif. Oh, fine shot. And that ball was pitched up, and pitched just too much up, and hit lovely, true extra cover, and they come back for what would be the 3rd run. Well taken by Murray, running a long way back. Garner, who has now taken 2 wickets, and has moved his tally to 24, comes up to Asif. Slow ball, he swings that to square leg, 4 runs. Garner tried there to experiment a bit, and Asif picked up the slow ball and swung it to square leg for 4 runs. And that's 4 runs. Garner just failing to get there and going into the boundary. In the second innings, he's had success from the top end. Coming back from the commentary box in here. That goes through the gap down to the boundary for 4. Well, Lloyd attacking. And Croft not as tight in this spell as Lloyd would like him to be. 2 slips now, there's a 3rd man, there's a extra cover and a mid-off. Well stopped by Collis King. Brilliant stop. As that ball was just pushed off the path.
That'll probably go for 4, yes. Garner not the best of movers. Anything close to him, he doesn't get across to it too quickly. And he's now on 99. And that's his 100. And a good 100, despite the fact that he was dropped very early in his innings. 100 to Asif Iqbal, Vice Captain of Pakistan. Congratulations from Wasim Raja. Little conference in the middle of the wicket. A single to Pakistan there brings them within 228 of the total needed to win. 143 minutes that 100 took, 119 balls with 15 fours, a high percentage of boundaries, 15 fours. That'll split them, that'll go for 2 at least, maybe 4. Yes, into the boundary now for 4. That's a beautiful stroke from Asif. Takes him on to 104. Just falling short of Holford.
Man deep at mid-off, he's almost at mid-on, he's almost at long on. Roger comes down, hits high and hard. And that drops just below the commentary boot here. Good blow. 6 runs. And the 100 partnership has come up. 100 partnership. And that's into the mid-wicket pavilion, 6 runs. Well, Halford is so far proved very expensive. Good delivery. Well, we had a day in which West Indies started at 324 for 6 and lost wicket very, very quickly indeed. Fine shot, a long run for Collis King. 4 more runs into the boundary, beats King. Well, what will Lloyd do? 118 to Asif. Pakistan 253 for 5. 5 for 253. That is going to be caught. He's out. Yes, caught. Fredericks moved quickly to the ball and took the catch. So eventually, after Pakistan fought back from 138, so that's 6 runs out of the ground. So by no means shutting up shop.
That's 4. Good piece of fielding from Richards. It's a bad ball from Holford. Very short. One 65 runs needed. Oh my goodness me, he never read the googly and he went to cut and it took the bottom edge of the bat, just missing the leg stump. It was a good ball from David Holford. He looked for the leg break and the ball turned back into him and he just missed the leg stump. Colin Croft coming into Imran Khan. He'll get maybe 4 for that. It'll run quickly over that far side and probably no, it won't beat King to the boundary. He'll get 3. Good throw from King. And he's out, caught in the slips, well bowled by Holford. Imran Khan caught Lloyd, bowled Holford for 22, and that is the wicket that the West Indies wanted. Holford has more than paid his way in this match. And in all the excitement, everybody forgetting the man that has scored 132. And if we could just pick up the lone figure of Asif Iqbal walking back to the pavilion, he has scored 132 and is now just getting recognition. Finish tomorrow, an interesting finish. They still need 153. They have 3 wickets in hand. Asif Iqbal is still there. The new ball is not due for another 7 overs. So tomorrow morning at 10:30 should be rather interesting to see how this game is going to go. 153 runs, a lot of runs when you only have 3 wickets. But whatever happens, this has been a very fine series between these two equally balanced sides. And tomorrow is another day, and I expect another big crowd to see the finish of play. So from all our team here, our director Eric Douglas, our cameramen, crew, camera woman, engineers, riggers, and everybody else, from me here, it's now back to the studio.